What is up and welcome back. Today we are doing a first look and first impressions of another Kobe. Actually, two of them. As you already know by the title, my latest pickup is the Kobe Protro 4 in the Girl Dad colorway. And as you can already see, I actually doubled up. So I do have two pairs. It seems like this was not, I wouldn't call it an easy cop, but a lot of people hit on sneakers. So let me know if you're able to hit in the comment section below. For this one in particular, I did ask my wife, hey, do you mind entering the sneakers drop with me tomorrow? And she was like, yes, because we're both gonna hit. And I was like, all right, I like the optimism, but we'll see. And lo and behold, we both ended up hitting. So I do have two pairs. Not sure what I'll do with the second pair yet. One to rock, one to stock, who knows. Starting off with the box, we do have the same box that Nike has been giving us for these Kobe Protros. So kind of like a matte black with the scales and the glossy shield symbol, as well as Kobe's signature at the bottom. So still super clean, really like this box. And the official colorway is bi-coastal black. So without further ado, here it is right here, the Kobe Protro 4 in the bi-coastal Girl Dad colorway. And most of you probably already are familiar with the background behind this colorway. This is kind of a nod to Kobe's last game with Gigi. And he was wearing a green beanie for the Eagles, as well as an orange hoodie. So the orange hit we do see as the insole color. So that is orange. The upper is mostly this green with black swoosh, black lining, black laces. And then we have kind of this milky, translucent, iridescent outsole. And then we also have a chrome hit on the heel. So I did not hit on the last Kobe Protro 4, but I did hit on two of the other ones. So kind of on a heat streak, I guess, with sneakers. Honestly, I should probably stop buying shoes, but that is beside the point. We do kind of have premium materials. So the upper is pretty much almost exclusively suede. So this green on the top and the forefoot, in the midfoot, and in the back is pretty much 360 suede. Even the black swoosh right here is a nice suede material. So a little bit premium on the upper. It is a Protro, so performance retro, even though other than the upper, not much performance upgrades. We do have a heel zoom unit, nothing in the forefoot as far as, you know, specific cushioning other than the Phylon midsole. So as far as like performance upgrades, there's not a whole lot other than the upper. And then we have the same mesh tongue here. Is it gusseted? It is. So this does end halfway up here, so the tongue won't move around too much. The padding isn't like crazy, but it'll probably get the job done. Same for the heel and the ankle area, so nothing crazy or over the top for padding, but it does exist. And then there is an external heel counter, which is in this shiny chrome colorway, so should give pretty decent lockdown. And for those who don't know, Kobe 4 was kind of like a big pivotal move in the Kobe signature line, which made the move towards being a low top sneaker. So Kobe kind of took like some design cues from soccer, and soccer shoes are pretty much all low top. And what really matters is how well your foot fits in the shoe and not like the height of the ankle cut. So as long as you have good lockdown on the heel and a good fitting shoe, that's what's gonna provide most of the supports and the ability to protect you from ankle sprains. And then of course, on the inside of the tongue, it does say Girl Dad here, which I am a girl dad. So my first child is in fact a girl, and I have a sweet little daughter who I love very much. So this does have some sentimental value to me. And then we do have the same carbon fiber midfoot shake plate that we did have in the original. So that's kind of a brief overlook of the shoe as a whole. Main thing that stands out to me is, of course, the suede upper. Not going to be the most breathable, to be honest, but honestly, this is a pretty lightweight shoe. Other things that jump out at me is this milky outsole. It doesn't feel the tackiest, so I'm a little concerned about the outsole and the traction, but it is pretty much full-length herringbone. So herringbone is tried and true, but it still won't perform well if the rubber compound is a little bit off. But if this is the same rubber compound that is used in the Kobe Protro 8 Venice Beach, then these should be pretty good. But yeah, pretty excited to wear these. I'll probably unds them later this week in League. And yeah, that's kind of like just a quick look, simple colorway. Happy to have these in the collection. I'm still kind of surprised I doubled up. I did enter Foot Locker and another Ama Manier, or however you pronounce that, raffles, and I didn't hit on either of those. So $190 for these is pretty steep, but pretty much all Kobe Protros are going for $190, so you can expect to pay that for probably all future Kobe Protro drops. I don't know what other drops are slated for this year, but I might lay off the gas a little bit since I've gotten the 6s, the 8s, and now the 4s this year. And we'll see. Maybe I can work out a trade with someone for the other pair to get another shoe that I want, but we will see there. So what do you guys think of this colorway? Are Kobe's getting easier to get now? I don't know. I don't really know what the stock was like or like what the demand was like, but I checked recently on StockX, maybe yesterday, and for a 9.5, they were going for like $240. So that's like not that much above retail. Of course, if you factor in all the fees, taxes, whatever that StockX tags on top, you'll probably end up around maybe $270. And I got these for like $210 and some change after tax and shipping. So 50, 60 bucks above retail, which is not crazy because I know the Grinches for a 9.5 are still going for like $400. So I don't know, maybe the demand isn't as high, maybe the stock is high, so the price is lower, but I was able to get a pair for retail and I can't ask for much more. The other annoying thing that kind of happens with shoes that are easy to get or that sit is a lot of sneakerheads are mad. They're like, oh man, if they're sitting, then I don't want them. But then if they're hard to get, they're also mad because they're hard to get. So it's like, some people you can't really win because they're like, if they're sitting, that means they're not like a coveted shoe. But if they're not available, then how are we supposed to get it? So honestly, just try to get shoes that you want, and whatever happens, happens. So would I pay resale for this? I don't know. As far as my list of favorite Kobe's, it goes 6, then 5, then probably 4, and then it's kind of a toss-up between like the 8 and 9. Did not like the 7s, did not like the 11s that much, and I didn't really try any of the other Kobe's. So this is definitely third after the 6s and 5s, and then I'll probably give it to the 8s and then the 9s. So from now, I have, as far as Protros, I have the 4s, the 5s, I had the Chaos colorway, the 6s in the Italian camo, and now the 8s in the Venice Beach. So definitely adding more to the Kobe collection. As far as future performance sneakers I plan to pick up, I've been strongly considering straying more away from Nike and Jordan just because most of my shoe collection is in those two brands, and so I get the opportunity to try out new design languages, new upper materials, new cushion technology, and just different brands in general. And I think I've been slightly influenced by the New Balance 990s that I recently got because those are really comfortable for casual wear, and I feel like I didn't really look at them until I got them as a gift. And so now they're kind of more on my radar, and yeah, probably should try out different brands just so I have a fuller picture of what's out there, and I'm not just like, you know, always Nike Jordan. So maybe I'll make an exception for Kobe's. Actually, I probably will, depending on what comes out. But I think that's gonna do it for this video. I have a lot of testing to do. So the 6s, which I played in last week, the 8s, which I've played in a few more times, and now the 4s, because I plan to do performance reviews for all 3. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.